How significant is the Spring Festival as a consumer spending event in China's economy?
I think this is one of the most important spending seasons in China. If you think about China's got the 618, Double 11, and Double 12 consumption seasons. And one of the most important consumption seasons in China is also the Spring Festival or the Chinese New Year consumption season. And we're now entering the peak of this, spending season. And we're seeing really consumption happening across the board, across different sectors. And this year, given the strong support of the government and also the rebound of consumer confidence, we're seeing a very good season. All the platforms, e-commerce
Hmm.
platforms, and traditional brick and mortar platforms are all reporting incredible sales growth.
We've already seen some amazing items for the Year of the Horse. Is the Year of the Horse popular? Do the products sell better than, say, the Year of the Snake, which we're coming out of?
Absolutely. Well, I would say, I mean, the year of the horse is one of my favorite, obviously, and it represents vitality and the forward mentality, and is very, auspicious. It's also very, it represents a very strong, spirit, and that's why we're seeing many, I would say, horse, zodiac themed products, collectibles going viral in the
Mm.
China market. And this is a great time for domestic and global brands to capitalize on this opportunity to push for their product sales.
You know, sorry.
And today, yeah,
No, go ahead and finish your point. I'm sorry.
yeah. So today we're seeing global brands also, understanding the Chinese markets much better, and they're all utilizing this opportunity to push for their new product sales.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you about, actually, the way global brands are going,
Mm.
because kind of compare, contrast, and tell us how online platforms are faring, not just in China, but internationally as well, versus those brick and mortar stores that you were talking about.
Yeah. So right now, I mean, with the growth of the e-commerce platforms, we're definitely seeing the traditional brick and mortar platforms shrinking. But at the same time, over the years, we've seen some kind of balancing between the two platforms. And with the growth of, with the healthy competition between global brands and domestic brands, we're seeing the global brands really adapting to the local market, meaning that they understand the Chinese culture much more deeply now, and meaning that they're trying their best to reach to the Chinese younger audience, because the younger audience really they're confident globally. When it comes to this cultural perspective, and so the global brands cannot just say throw in a
Yeah.
very traditional Chinese say auspicious theme to reach to the audience. They have to understand the Chinese market much better in a much deeper way, and they are already doing that.
Now, you're talking about themes. What about the Happy Shopping for the Spring Festival campaign?
Mm.
What does that mean? What does it include? And are people buying into this?
Absolutely. I think, a lot of platforms have launched, similar initiatives. It's really centered around family values and, the emotional and also the emotional value associated with, the consumption theme. So, you have to understand this is the most important holiday in the Chinese tradition, and a lot of the consumption themes are centered around family reunion dinners, and
Mm.
also the duration of the 8 day holiday. And people are really, people go full throttle, and then they they start stocking up on holiday goods way before the holiday starts. So this is a 1 month period, I would say, a consumption festival.
That's excellent. And you talked about the way this thing full throttle. It's going now. People are really buying into it. But kind of compare and contrast the importance of Spring Festival, its shopping campaign, from other annual events like Singles Day.
Right. I mean, Singles Day is more like a 1 day event, and is for it's like the Black Friday, of the United States. But the Spring Festival consumption lasts for a longer period of time.
Sure.
It can last for a month, And the celebration is a 7 to 9 day celebration, and people
Wow.
usually use combined weekends or surrounding weekends to make it even longer, so it can last for as long for even 15 days. So during that 15-day period,
Uh-huh.
there are a lot of consumption scenarios that happen, and it's consumption for the elderly, it's consumption for the younger kids. So, and also at the center of this is the gift giving culture.
Right,
So
right.
you had to buy gifts for everybody, stock up, on really important holiday goods. So it's I would say it's a consumption festival that's different from, say, other festivals like the Double 11.
Yeah.